Hey everybody, just wanted to make a quick announcement here. Camo Dave is in the hospital, right? I'm in the hospital, Washington Hospital Center. Today's the day my friend's having his surgery. So he had to get to the hospital at 5 a.m. So let's see, we got a cab at 4, and there was like no traffic, and we got here like 4:30, 4:25. We zipped right in. Usually when there's traffic to get from Bethesda to the hospital center, it's probably upwards of an hour, because it's traffic. It's 50 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes. Well, we got here in 25 minutes because at 4 in the morning, there's no traffic. So we got here in the hospital. The main hospital part wasn't even open yet. They don't open till 5. So we had to kind of stand there out front for a bit, and then finally the security guard said, "Hey, you can come in and wait inside." Hey, Rodney, how are you? So we did that, and then he got checked in. 5 o'clock, the admissions office opened, and then they did all the check-in stuff, and so it's about 7 o'clock now, 7:20, almost 7:30, huh? Is it 7:30 already? Yeah, 7:30. So he's already getting all prepped, and I think the surgery should start pretty soon, if not already. And, it's I don't want to get too, it's something it's very common, but it is major surgery. So I'm hoping that everything will be done by noonish, 11 o'clock. I talked to the surgeon and the anesthesiologist while he was in the prep room, so to speak, and they all said it's going to be about 3.5, 4 hours, and looks like, it's going to take about half an hour to get them all prepped up. So I would imagine the surgery is starting now, and it should be over by 11 or 12. So, that's it. I got all his junk. We brought too much junk to the hospital. I brought 2 laptops. I'm making some work done. Anyway, I'm in the cafeteria here. The waiting room is way too quiet. It's just too quiet in there to do a live stream. It's hush hush. So I wandered down the corridors to the cafeteria here, and that's where I'm camped out at the moment. So I will be here. I'm going to be here. I don't know. There is a possibility I'll spend the night, but if it has to be in that waiting room, I'm probably not going to do that because it's not comfortable enough to spend a night there. But there are other waiting rooms. There's the ICU waiting room, and there's other waiting rooms. So I'll see. Other than that, I will either get an Uber out of here. If the surgery goes well and everything goes fine, I'll get an Uber out of here probably mid-afternoon. I don't want to do rush hour because that's just too much of a mess. I'll either do it pre-rush hour, pre-evening rush hour, or post-evening rush hour. I could wait around till 7, 8 o'clock tonight and hang out and then head back if I can't get a good place to sleep. Because I do want to get a bed or some place to sleep. And it's cheaper taking an Uber home back to Greg's place than it is to get a hotel room. So. And plus, it's if it's not traffic, it's only 45 minutes. Yeah, I've been fighting again. I'm in the hospital. I did watch a couple videos while I got on the Wi-Fi here. I have watched a couple videos. I did watch. What was the video? There was a good video there that Enigmatic Nomadics had. Jamie about getting the van for Cece. Apparently, Cece was the lady that had the van burn up a couple days before the event, the Parker van build, and so they had a GoFundMe. They raised, I think, $7,000, maybe a little more, to get her a new vehicle and then get it fixed up for her. And he and some others were going. Well, he had some others were going over to Phoenix to look at a vehicle that was up for sale. One of the problems was the GoFundMe doesn't release the money right away, so you have to. He had to do some kind of financial trickery to get the money, put it on his credit card or something, Jamie, and then get paid back from GoFundMe. I don't know. There was some little trick there, but they wanted to get started on the work. So that's that. Camo, you've been fighting again. Send Dave money. Bob Outdoors. Victor, how you doing? Hey, Brett. Hey, Eileen. Hospital food is always amazing. I'm gonna have to try it. It's barely breakfast time here. So I'm not much of a breakfast person. I'm more of a lunch person. So I don't know. Maybe just get a couple of drinks or something. Where's the hotel? Where's the hospital bar? I'd like to find is the hospital bar anywhere? Yes, like the airport. You got to wait in the airport. There's always the airport bars. But I went the hospital bar. They have a bartender. I don't know. Anyway, at least it's a little noisier in here, so I can do a live stream without feeling terribly invasive. But I did get a little bit of sleep last night. Went to bed around 8:30, which is really early for me, and I slept till about 1 and then kind of tossed and turned for a while, and then we left it like before 4. We had a very nice cab driver who was talking about how the end of the world is coming soon, so we should be prepared for that. If you really want an interesting cab driver, take a cab at like 4 in the morning. You will find you'll get very interesting cab drivers. So anyway, hey Victor, what's up? Stop supporting these nomads. They are bums. Well, I'm not supporting anybody. I just report on them. Support and report, okay? Don't order the liver. No, I'm definitely not going to order the liver, Chuck. And then I did watch a very interesting video that Butterfly Gypsy just posted about was it Camp Goer 1? Camp Goer 1 was being, I think, a good person, was trying to help raise some money for Butterfly Gypsy on her she was using her own PayPal to raise money for Butterfly Gypsy. And I don't know, there was then some sort of dispute happened between Camp Goer 1 and Butterfly Gypsy, and now they're fighting with each other. There were some donations made. I watch the video. You got to watch the video there for Butterfly Gypsy. I think she's kind of wading in a little too deep into some of this murkiness at the bottom of YouTube, and it's probably not going to end up good. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think just leave well enough alone. You did get some money from Camp Goer 1. You have gotten some other money on your PayPal. Don't worry about every last cent and where it went. Just, it's probably not a good idea for someone else to use their PayPal to raise money for another person. That's just not a good idea. First off, PayPal takes out 3 or 4% when you get the money, and then you send it to somebody else on PayPal. They loses another 4%. So I don't know. Maybe it's just best to just, you either give them money or you tell them where people can send their money, but don't take money at your PayPal to give to someone else, because it will probably not end up in a very good place. I don't know. It's kind of sad that it's come to that, but everybody's fighting. Hey, Rich Life of Road Trips, how are you? Hope you're okay. I'm doing fine. Yes, I'm just hanging out here in the canteen, the Washington Hospital Center's cafeteria. I'm not terribly hungry, but I don't know. I get a nice tea. I need a tea or something. What do they got over there? They got a coffee bar over there. A nice hot tea would be good. Maybe I'll do that. Too much greed. Paisley Park. Morning from cold Mississippi. It's chilly here this morning, but it was not. It's not bitter cold. I am in the hospital. Yes, that's right. I'm having my brain operated on today. No, one of the reasons, the backstory, I always do this. One of the reasons I came up here to Northern Virginia and to Washington, D.C. and suburban Maryland is because my friend asked for my help. He said, I'm going in for some surgery and I need somebody to keep an eye on me, help me out through the surgery. And I'm here at the hospital. And then following the surgery, there's a couple weeks of follow-up stuff and a lot of doctor's appointments, and he's not supposed to drive. So I said, sure, because this is the guy that I'm going to be moving down to North Carolina with, for that really nice apartment that we got the lease on. So yeah, I said, sure. This has been a friend of mine for 30 years, and So I am here today. We got him checked in. He's probably having surgery right now. They said that it's 7:30, and it will be about 4 hours. So we should know the outcome probably by, I would say noonish or so. There's a operating waiting room down the hall that I will go and return to once I get something to eat here. And, I do need some caffeine to stay awake. Because, getting up I got up about 3:30 this morning. So, but I did get a good, probably 5 or 6 hours of sleep altogether. So I'm okay. So anyway, yeah. We all hope the operation goes well. It's supposed to a 99 point something success rate. So, but anyway, I got a big suitcase, couple of suitcases. I feel like I'm at the airport. I got a couple suitcases full of junk there. So it's kind of like being at the airport, wandering around, no bars and no airplanes. So I don't know. Rich life of road trips. I am in North Carolina. Yeah, I kind of wish I was down there too. I miss North Carolina, my soon home to be. That'll be a lot of fun to be there. I'm looking forward to that. Hey, Shamay, how are you doing? Hey, Brian, good to see you. Eileen. Were you in the military? No, but I have some friends who are, and I've done some PR work for a couple of military groups when I was when I was doing my website. I'm still doing the website, but I did a marketing campaign for the new U.S. Naval Academy. They're based in Annapolis, and they wanted to do a PR thing, reach out to journalists, and they have a PR office, and they were doing a public relations campaign for reporters that offered their services. If you need any information about any different branch of the military, you can go to this one particular agency and they will help you out, get information. And I did help them work out a PR campaign for that. So I've done some work with them. And I wanted to point out, too, by the way, just to remind you guys, Veterans Day was just a couple days ago, and I did a shout out to my doxinator, Craig, who was a Vietnam veteran. We thank you for your service. I forgot to shout out Barb. That was the lady I lived with in Athens, Georgia for 9 months, right? And she's also a veteran. She doesn't talk about it a lot, but she was in the Navy for many years, and one of the reasons she came to Athens was because they used to have a procurement office there for the Navy, of all places. Athens isn't even it's not particularly near the ocean or anything, or any big body of water, but they had a procurement office there, and that's one of the reasons why she ended up there. So she was also in San Diego for a while too. So saluting our veterans, we salute Barb too. Line Screw followed your advice about getting Carolyn back in the videos. Yeah. Well, he does. He gets a lot of views when he does talk about her, doesn't he? He sure does. Okay, we got some of the doctors here. I guess they're having their breakfast before their surgeries or whatever. I don't know. Temperatures in the low 20s, Paisley Park. What is that, Minnesota? Tina Langquist's journey. Yeah. Hey, Noreen. Nice to see you here. Good morning. I'm shouting out the moderators here. I guess my doxinator's still in bed. I did chat with Barb this morning, so she's up and around. She's probably not watching any YouTube. I think she said she was going to go out. There's a farm. There's a place that does rescue animals and stuff, and she's been doing some volunteer work for them. So she may be out doing that right now. Oh, you're in Mississippi. Oh, it's 20 degrees in Mississippi. Wow, that's pretty gosh darn cold. Woohoo. Free tea in the waiting area. I don't know. Do they have free tea in the waiting area? There is like a coffee bar, tea bar over there. I don't know if it's free or not. People are lined up for it. It says flavored coffee of the day, dolce de leche. But I don't know if they do tea over there too. No, they have prices up on the wall, so I think you have to pay for that. But I may get in line there and do that after the thing here. Hey, there's B in Athens. Oh, she didn't get a notification, huh? Damn, I do need a tea. I really need a morning tea today. Oh my gosh. Or a Coke or something. Coke would be good too. Just something. Jolt of caffeine would be very good right now. Well, I can get one over there, but it looks like the line's going to be about 10 minutes, and I don't want to have to break the street for that just yet. Yeah. So I'm in the hospital today. That's right. This is a very nice hospital. It's huge. It's gigantic. And there's a bunch of other hospitals here. There's like 4 or 5 hospitals all clustered in one area here. What's for breakfast? Yeah, nothing is free. That's right. Nothing is free. Oh, the Wi-Fi is free. There is free Wi-Fi here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. Yeah, they do have a coffee bar over there. I guess they have tea, but it is very, very slow. It's very slow. There's lines, so I estimate a 15 to 20-minute wait. Take us with you. Take us in line with you. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Staying in line with my stupid laptop. No way. Hey, Billy, how are you doing? Sir Camo. So, yeah, today's the big operation day for my friends. So I'll be hanging out here probably through the afternoon. Surgery is going on this morning and should be over by noon, and then we'll see how everything goes. He was in very good spirits this morning, but he did, the big. I wanted to travel light this morning and end up with a giant suitcase full of stuff. He had brought his clothes, and then of course you got to take whatever you're wearing off, and he had a big heavy leather jacket, so I had to find a place. I'm like bags full of clothes, so I managed to stuff it all in his suitcase down there. So and it does have wheels and a handle on it, so it's not too heavy. But I got to lug that thing around. Yeah, some tea bags in the back. I should have done that. In fact, I didn't think to bring. They have vending machines here and a coffee bar and over there, and I'm pretty sure they have some tea. I'll just have to get in line for that. But then you'd have to watch me stand in line for 15 minutes. They're not gonna let me out. I'm stuck in an abandoned haunted hospital with John of Exploration Unknown, right? Camo Dave, I got to go, but let us know how things are going. I certainly will, Eileen. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And Sweet Pineapple Fruit Loop. I am at the hospital. I am in the hospital. I should have, now that I think about it, well, the line doesn't look too terribly long, does it? Let me go, hold on, let me watch the over there. It's probably going to be steaming hot, right? Yeah, it's very hot. But I can wake up. Are we still on? It says unable to. Please try again later. Uh-oh.